the goddamn channel, guys. Give me a second, your boy's gonna be coming into focus. Cause I'm excited, I'm in a goddamn good mood today. We had a goddamn good day earlier. Cause guys, let me tell y'all something. I was out earlier, right? And I'm not gonna cap. I saw goddamn Van's pickup truck. I was like, goddamn, look at that goddamn vehicle over there. It's just like Van. And it even has the goddamn hatchback on it too. It made me think of Van and the rest of Arc Ride Solutions. I was like, you know what? We gotta make a video today. We gotta do the episode today, guys. So, guys, welcome back to Fang Plays, the Legendary Heroes Trails Beyond the Horizon. I honestly don't remember what episode we're on. I want to say it's about episode 10. I'm not sure. I'm about 90% positive we're on episode 10, but for some reason that we're not, you'll see it in the goddamn title, guys. Anyway, before we get into today's video, we gotta talk about something, man. What a fucking shame. Crow's gameplay disappointed me, and I didn't want to say this on video during the episode. I didn't want to fucking ruin the goddamn vibe, but I was highly disappointed with Crow, man. He's a shadow of what he used to be. I don't know why I was expecting Crow to come in here with the mid-range combat, the close-range combat. If he wants to get close range, use the goddamn dual blades and fuck him up with the goddamn slashes. If he's gonna be mid-range, take your goddamn dual pistols, shoot the fuck out of the enemy, as your eye, boom, all that goddamn damage. Even this goddamn S-Craft, guys, it's a goddamn disappointment. How the do you take Crow, who had the second best S-Craft in the entire series, go from shoot the fuck out of the enemy and a true deadly cross against the goddamn screen? Now this what's he do now? He rides the motorcycle and then boom! Even his deadly cross, they took away this deadly cross. His deadly cross now isn't an actual cross, it's just a goddamn slash, slash, slash. That's it! That's not a deadly cross!
Here we go! Ha! Shoulder the cross of defiance! Cross rebellion! All right, let's do this! Blade of darkness! Cleave my foes! See you in Gehenna! Fourfold Slayer! You messed with the wrong guy.
Disappointed, guys. Disappointed. Listen, guys, are they trying to say I know the nigga died and he came back as the Azure Siegfried, and then he came back again and he had full control, so he was using both the power of the Azure Eye and then still a shadow of former self. What's the fucking excuse here, man? Why is he not using the guns? I know he still has the Azure shit. Is that a part? I know when the Great Twilight went away, that shit didn't go away for Crow, because listen, guys, one of his crafts in the game it's like the Azure Prominence, or what? He has a buff that says Azure or something, so he still has the Azure power. Is this afraid to use it or what? Crow, I need Crow to use the goddamn guns. I need him to charge that up, look cool, give the a second S-Craft, and make it be up to what he used to do. I'm disappointed with goddamn Crow, man. What a shame. No, guys, Shizune was also somebody that I was looking forward to, because, guys, in case you guys noticed, I have been using Shizune on my background for over the past like year and a half now. I love Shizune. Let me tell you, man, this company, I don't know what they're doing with Shizune, but god damn, somebody was on drugs and they made Shizune. Listen, you guys are probably thinking it's just the animation changes in this game and that's it. It's the same stuff, it's just different animations, that's it. It's more than just different animation. Shizune is a completely different fucking character now, guys. From Daybreak 2, she was already OP. Now Shizune is at a level where she's strong. She's strong. Way too goddamn strong, guys. She does stupid amounts of damage. She can probably solo the entire game. That is how strong she is. I I don't know how you made a character more OP than Shizuna, and she's gonna have to fight Rin too? It's gonna be hard for me to choose a side. Do I want Rin to win, or do I want Shizuna to win? Because I like them both. Rin's the homie, he's the third favorite character. Shizuna, fuck. Yeah, no, that's cat. It really is. We probably got a ways to go before we even get to the part where Shizuna and Rin fights anyway, but I don't know. I feel like Rin's holding back because we haven't. Shizuna has a lot of her crafts unlocked. I don't have a lot of shit unlocked with Rin yet. He's only got like 3 different skills, so I feel like Rin is like holding back until the time is right, and I'm gonna unlock more shit with them because I don't know. Right now, if I was to use Rin against Shizuna, Rin's getting his ass kicked. I'm sorry. I was like, damn. I don't know, guys. It's a decision. It really is. Like, it's gonna be very, very difficult because I'm gonna be pulling for both of them. I'm gonna be happy win or lose with Rin versus Shizuna because I want Shizuna to win, I want Rin to win, so it's sort of a decision either way, guys. I'm rooting for both of them, so. All right, let's go ahead and get on in here while we got Shizuna in tow. All right, hey Ringo, music off. Ringo, music off! Man, goddamn, Ringo, we're not doing this today. Why do I gotta get up, come all the way over here to turn your ass off? Turn the off! AI bull. Damn! Telling you guys, and y'all think that the that we're doing in Pragmata right now is like, oh, it's just a video game thing. That never happened. No, the going on in Pragmata could actually happen, guys. It could have. Everything in Pragmata, a lot of that that's going on, you never know. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what the government's doing. There could be, they're doing some AI. What's the AI right out of space? You don't know, guys. A lot of going on right now. Remember, every goddamn video game, every goddamn movie you watch with AI bullshit, that goddamn Black Mirror on Netflix, whatever the that is called, all that shit could happen. That's the reason why I gotta watch Black Mirror again, guys. I fucking do. We gotta watch Black Mirror again, and I know they keep coming out with new shit. I don't know why on Netflix though, when you try to watch Black Mirror, they show everything like backwards, and it doesn't like play everything in order. It's so fucking weird, guys. That's the thing, AI bullshit. All right, guys. Now, bro, hold up. Why am I already up? Hey, what the hell? Who needs? Damn, she's in a van. What was y'all doing? Okay, before we do anything, guys, we gotta go to the fucking bathhouse.
Off we go.
Because apparently we're already up before we even do anything. Ah, that's right. That boss did kick my ass in the last episode. That's right.
I appreciate you.
I do remember. Okay.
I feel fully refreshed after that.
You look nice and refreshed.
Oh, well, thank you, guys. All right, guys, go ahead and get back on in here.
Let's roll.
Let's roll, Judith. All right. It gets hard to make a decision when you're familiar with the charm of every manufacturer's vehicles. But there's no doubt I want to own my own car in the future, that's for sure. Gonna start saving now. When I'm old enough for a part-time job, I work 7 days a week. Then I take out a loan and buy the car I like best. Oh man, I can't wait. Boy, Alan, do I got news for you. That's not gonna work out, buddy. Listen, guys, I work 7 days a week at the end of the year, so I don't upload at the end of the year. I can tell you right now with confidence, working 7 days a week, I do it for about 4 weeks too. You do get a lot of money, but it sucks. You're tired every day, there's no days off, it's always bullshit. Nope. Do not recommend it. And I thought I don't get paid enough either. Damn. It was a mess back at the station last night when a large number of missing people turned up. As it happens, I did my best to find out who they were, but I couldn't identify a single one. Oh, I'm so pathetic. Have to get more experience so that I could be of use in the field. Senior Officer Colorado has gotten really busy, so I'm in charge of reception today. Now that I'm in my second year as a police officer, I think he's starting to rely on me more. I hope so. I do my best to tell the citizens everything they need to know. Good for her. Heard you helped save a missing person last night, Arkwright. Thanks for your hard work. Still, the fact that it's affected this many people and that they all have fuzzy memories of what happened isn't heard of. Then there's the whole thing with the CID. Who would have thought they'd collaborate with the Guild and that Eastern organization? Well, there's nothing for it. The launch is in 2 days, too, so we need to work the best we can. It's all about the f***ing rocket, guys.
Check out Eddie's Deals on Wheels.
I'm here. What? You didn't know anything about it, Bavaria? That's right. How could you be so horrible, Eddie? Keeping a secret like that from me. But starting today, I'm gonna be helping out, alright, Eddie? Oh, sorry I didn't tell you. I thought I should go it alone to see what I'm made of. If I don't know if I'll be able to become strong. That's not true, Eddie. There's tons of stuff you wouldn't realize that you did it by yourself. I used to think like that too, before you helped me recognize the truth. So this time, I'll be the one to help you. Is that so? You win, Brasilia, you win. I'll be happy to have your support. It'll be my pleasure. I'm very, very happy. I might be a little jealous here. Man, I'm surprised, Eddie. I never thought you were serious about starting a business. You gotten quite a few customers, too. I guess Sprite's pretty popular now, huh? Nah, it's only because I finally got in the hang of things, man. Honestly, I got a long way to go, but with Brasilia helping out, I've got to work hard. Yeah, damn right, Eddie. At least as hard as you guys, and you're aiming for the big leagues, too. well, child, live until your words there. Let's both give it all we got so we can look back with no regrets. Gosh darn it! I've been skimming global news for work, and it seems there are those internationally that consider the Republic's technological capabilities to be a threat. Seems they're trying to say that we can use the rockets to attack any part of the continent. We're not out there burning empire in days past. I wish people wouldn't joke about things like that.
Get on it now. Time is money.
Welcome to Erland, sir.
Hey, thank you. I do love Erland's Boutique, y'all. There's a big fashion show in August. Of course, Erland will have pieces on display. I'm just surprised the store manager is going to bring me along, too. Surely it's because I refined my taste. Just cannot wait. Nothing would make me happier than getting to see a show up close. I've always longed to.
All right, then.
She's in a stop. The Republic's many famous fashion shows attract attention from outside the country every year. It makes me wonder how the fervor for outer space might influence fashion. I can sense people from all over the continent watching and wondering with me. Maybe we'll see some new ideas in this year's collection. I'll have to think carefully about what I should put on display at Erland.
So...
Please take as much time as you need.
We got an elegant holster for Elaine. Guys, I didn't realize they say the person I can give it to on the name there. So that is definitely for Elaine.
I hope to see you again.
You might. Alright guys, I always forget about this NPC over here. She's like in an awkward spot. I didn't forget about you this time. What the heck am I supposed to do? They're high school with potential, so there's no way I can win, right? No, wait, Marquita. I'm better in one or two areas, I'm sure of it. She's in it. I guess she read her mind, she's still gonna lose. You're going back to the drawing board? You plan to reach the top of the real estate world? Yes, I've had to put a lot of things behind me. It's like she's burned out. Just what the f*** happened at yesterday's interview? I've been looking into things for a long time now, but Project Startaker has blown all my plans out of the water. Honestly, I'm finally realized that this isn't the time to obsess over the capital. Speaking hypothetically here, though, if the eastern part of the continent were to be redeveloped, do you know where the most profit would be? Long lie, and the cities with abundant mineral resources that play a role in the Central East? Exactly, which means we need to set a new target. Times are changing, which means we need to change the way we operate today. President, reckless, but you got spirit. I do what I can to support you.
So...
Yeah, I don't know, Aaron, I don't know.
Come on. Searching.
You guys can do this!
Now, what do we have here?
Alright, she's enough. We got a forest BG. Something terrible has happened to the Cray Reconstruction Fund. An organization established to help with the rebuilding of Cray Village. We need help ASAP. Please come to the Maserati Hotel in the Seda District. Kinda. Alright, so we're finally rebuilding Cray Village. Nice. Came with you because you say you want to work up a sweat. But what the heck is going on with you, man? Must be nice for you, James. You got good reflexes, so you're good at basketball, right? In the end, it's all about ability. For a guy like me that don't even give me pictures, it's hell. What? What kind of nonsense is that? Maybe you can't tell, but I practice a lot, man. Sure, there are people who are good at everything from the get-go, but even people like that value the basics.
Here are the latest forecasts
The basics, huh? Maybe that's what I'm missing. Can't say for sure, but I do know one thing, and there's no such thing as a shortcut in life. When you learn something, you need to put it into practice right away. Oh, I see. Thanks, James.
Extra care is advised for those traveling through the vicinity.
That's 100 more to go. Next part is the protein, so there's no time to slack off. I gotta improve my accuracy. Oh, you're not gonna use the hood. I'm just gonna be taking shots.
Gonna eat something?
Yeah,
Hey,
sure. What you
welcome.
got? Kanzai's buckwheat matsu. Ooh, buckwheat steamed buns from Kanzai's characterized by a mild brown sugar paste. Guys, what is the goddamn sugar paste of the brown sugar paste? Listen, guys, I'm not the best chef around. I do know how to cook, but not to that level though. What is a brown sugar? I know what brown sugar is, but it's a brown sugar paste. And it's used with buckwheat steam buns. Part of that sounds disgusting, and then it kind of sounds good, low-key. Like steam buns sounds good. I don't know about the buckwheat part, but then you got brown sugar paste, so it's gonna be sweet. But it's a steam bun, though.
Don't be a stranger.
What does that taste like? Space programs are a hot topic these days. Seems like it's giving Lone Lie a lot of attention. That town has inherited a pronounced Eastern culture, including influences from the Far East. The same is true of my soba and grilled skewers, too. I visited Lone Lie when I was young to learn the essence of these things. Wonder how the town has changed. No, regular called me up today for the first time in a while, brother. We knew each other back when I was still a new driver. It's been a while and they retired since then, but it's nice to have a relationship that doesn't change, my friend. Look who's getting sentimental all of a sudden here. Listen up, the bank president has made a rare appearance today. But apparently he has important business to attend to and is already planning to leave shortly. He and Miss Brasilia won't end up seeing each other, but I'm sure it must be very important. Do what we can to support him.
So...
Oh, sh**. What are you doing here? What are you bringing me for, Missy? As for last night, I'm pretty much done my supervision of the glorious stage play. Today I got a new task, a constellation with these folks. Wait, you know each other? The runner-up of the Z1 Championship and the big director from Kowloon Productions?
Oh, hey, it's the Spriggan and his assistants. It's been a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other since last year, right?
It's been a while for me as well.
Thanks again for all your help during the filming of Golden Requiem.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Isn't that the other dude's voice?
Because of you, the movie turned out better than I'd even hoped. I really can't express my gratitude enough.
Wait a minute, is that this voice? No need, I didn't do much of anything special. With Judas as your main lead, of course it was gonna turn out good. Oh, I can't with a modesty ban. You helped in all sorts of ways, from steps to crew work. You even dealt with the monsters that showed up on set. It really is a fascinating movie. Sure is, I've seen it a whole bunch.
Thank you. That means a lot to me that you like it so much.
Okay, guys, maybe that is his voice. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was the other dude's voice. Okay, I'm tripping then. Okay, I guess it's our glitch then.
I'm only still here now because you all saved me back during those terrorist attacks at the Z1 Grand Prix. I owe you my life after all that. Still, I can't help but feel a bit frustrated at just being runner-up there.
Yeah, guys, I remember that guy no super potion, Master Lugan.
I'll do whatever it takes to see this through.
We're sorry to have brought that up, aren't we, Aaron? Hey, it wasn't a diss or anything. It was a photo finish between you and that sack a difference of 1/10 of a second. And you even went and took that L and used it to fuel your drive to improve. There's nothing bad about that if you ask me. Hey, are you even in a position to talk when it comes to that? That's simply Mr. Way for you. Figured to be the case. Seems like he doesn't have any memories from those 3 days. Yeah, honestly, it's a relief that he doesn't. But Grammy, if the two of you are here consulting at a time like this, I bet I can guess just what it's about. Hey, don't stick your nose in other people's business, girlie. Well, considering the amount of time since the last release, the fans are probably already caught on by now anyway. Keep it off the record, but you're right. I'm having consultations about the next movie's production and script. Can't wait for your next work, Director Lamb. The net was lousy with rumors about it, but man, I think it's really happening. You're the guy who won that Lion d'Or award at the film festival, right? Curious to see what you're making next. Wish I could share that, but, well, still in the very early concept phase, and there have been issues with some of the sponsors involved too. So do look forward to the announcement once we've gotten everything finalized. Aw, that's a shame, but it's probably for the best. I wouldn't want to figure out the ending before the movie's even made, after all. I remember you from Nemeth Island. You've got quite a sense of humor, young lady. Yeah, she's not exactly joking here. I'm here for a separate project that I'm currently working on. I've been asked to help with the promotion of another movie coming out next month. Oh, could that be? Right, I heard a certain energy drink maker has been doing some stuff behind the scenes. But it's gonna be one hell of a collab, huh? Hey now, I'm supposed to be under NDA here. Van's pretty sharp himself. Well, I know I'm looking forward to it. Goodness, Judith. Well, you lot had better put in your all. Things are getting real fishy. This is the perfect opportunity for the Spriggan and his friends to shine. Not to mention the Femme Thief Grimcat, too. Yeah, you can count on us, Grammy.
Well, I understand why you might think that. Consider this.
We invested in the astronomical amount of mirrors to Project Star Taker. The results finally be made part of the day after tomorrow. And with the stock market accounted for, it's likely the GDP will be boosted by 20%. Incredible! And this is coming from a major shareholder in the phone company and the president of the Bank of Edith. Such numbers come to pass, and the Grabhart administration will become unshakable. This might be the better end for your opposition party, Polinsky. Been prepared for that eventuality, but still we must fulfill our duty. That's our responsibility as opposition. Don't think we're just standing idly by either. It's like we will return to power at some point in the future. Wow, that sounds like the Bitwiz are having a complex conversation, huh? Yeah, I don't want to interrupt, so let's try not to eavesdrop, okay? Oh my God, it's a van of the rest of our grand solutions! Oh, thank goodness you guys really came! We know, kinda, but I'm not sure we've met. You're the one who made the request, I'm guessing. Yes, I'm Allison with the Crane Reconstruction Fund. Could you please hear me out? Hold on a hot second. You're telling us that all of the merit of the Reconstruction Fund has vanished? Judith, you're shouting. Yeah, they literally just told us this is confidential, not that isn't wild. I'm embarrassed to admit it. The Cray Reconstruction Fund was established to help mourn and rebuild Cray Village after Armada blew it up, right? Yeah, it was a real tragedy. The fund received tons of donations and assistance from both inside and outside of the country. In addition to managing all the mirror, the fund's been providing reparations to bereaved families and negotiating with the government. If I recall correctly, the donations they collected totaled more than 5 million mirror in cash alone, and it was all stolen this morning. Yes, allow me to explain the order of events. First of all, I'm going to be interviewed next week as one of the bereaved for a piece on Cray Village. I want to look into something related to that, so I went to the Reconstruction Fund's office this morning. When I got there, the staff were in an uproar. Every mirror of the donations that had been in the safe was gone, and so was the representative. Even the representative? It's hard to believe, but could they have made off with the donations? I don't know! Mr. Martin, the representative, doesn't seem like the kind of man who would do such a thing. Still, we haven't been able to contact him since this morning. The staff members even split up to look for him, too. Connie and I just checked the fund's account at the Bank of Edith's main branch, fearing the worst. Isn't that where you get substantial contributions from different businesses and foreign organizations? Wait, don't tell me. The entire account was withdrawn yesterday by Mr. Martin himself! Then, it'd be easy to think he's guilty, no doubt about it. But something tells me the head of our class solution here disagrees. Forget me, even the client doesn't seem convinced. Take it this Burton fellow isn't the kind of person to do something like that, right? Right, both Ashcar and I owe him a lot. He really is a good person. He even donated most of his own money to the fund. Oh, there you go, guys. If he donated his own money, something's going on. He was originally the chairman of the Vichy Country Architectural Association. He's beloved for his sincerity, too. But his sister married a man from Cray Village, and she... I see. So Merton is mourning a family member, too. He's been giving his all for the sake of the survivors ever since, which is why when it came time to choose a representative, recommended Merton ourselves. We trusted him to coordinate everything, too. Is that so? He seems to be a wonderful person, then. I wonder what happened. He must have a reason, right? No one knows for sure. It's just... the past couple of days, he has seemed a little absent-minded. It's certainly possible that he was in some sort of debt. Sounds like you got a real scandal on your hands here. That's why kind of referred me to you guys. Please, can you bring a representative back without a word getting out? Can't overlook something that big involving Cray, too. What would happen if I deny it, though, man? What, just... No, should we really deny it? No, we're not going to deny it, obviously. All right, we're officially taking this on. We can't let someone disrespect that tragedy like this. Right, especially not since we have our own connection to it. I've had my hands donations and charities too, so I can't ignore something like this either. You can count on my full support. Thank you very much. I'm so relieved. I know you'll be able to get to the bottom of this, you guys. You sure have a lot of faith in us, but how are we going to find this guy? What do you guys think? Well, first, I asked if they have any idea where the representative might have gone. Our staff have been checking everywhere we could think of since this morning. But with no luck, we've only managed to confirm that he dropped by the bank's main branch yesterday and that he left his house this morning. In that case, the only thing that I can think of... God damn, already?! Yeah, not that one. It's fled the country, right, guys? Could he have gone underground? Oh, Agnes fled the country? Is that he may have already fled the country? Oh, but if so, the timing would be odd. He withdrew the mirror from the bank yesterday, so if it was gonna up and jump ship, you think he would have done it then? In that case... Okay, he went underground. He took the mirror and went underground. It's his natural assumption anyway. Underground? Yeah, he does seem to have a large social circle too. I wouldn't be surprised if he had connections to the underside of the society. Like, say, the Blacklight District? You mean the capital's 13th district? Quite literally underground. It's possible. Since we come this far, maybe it'd be faster just heading over there. Yeah, let's take a look. You don't mind if we handle things, do ya? It'd be better if there wasn't a big fuss about it. But please do. I head back to the office then and let everyone know about the situation. We're counting on you to find Mr. Martin, Darkrad.
Let's get this party started.
Alright. Alright, Cremona, I'll leave the rest to you. Understood, and don't worry about Miss Brasilia. I'll be meeting up with the escort team to keep an eye on the area. Very well, I'll return this afternoon, but make sure to get in touch with me if anything happens, okay? Manager's busy, so I'm manning the counter in his place. Please let me know if you need any assistance.
Hey, got a minute?
You're Luke, right? The one that contacted me this morning, which would make you the Spriggan. Sorry to say that Giddy isn't here yet. Incidentally, has she ever been late or absent from work without permission before? Cremona, you're training for the part-time job, yeah? Do you know? Well, I looked over the records, and this is the first time she has trained without contacting us. I see. This really doesn't seem normal, Van. Yeah, what in the world could have happened? She was always cheerful and upbeat too, and she was a really hard worker, but I think something was bothering her too. Bothering Giddy? She did say she'd like to be given more shifts in the future. I asked her why, and she just said she had to make a lot more money. Any idea why that might be? She moved to the share house to cut her housing expenses, but that's why I thought she wasn't struggling with money anymore. Although, something on your mind? Yeah, I've always wondered why she had 2 part-time jobs. If she just wanted to make ends meet, her job at the cafe would have probably been enough. Thought maybe she was trying to save for the future or something. Maybe she had some sort of reason for it. We can speculate all day, but we'll leave it at that for now. Did anything else stand out? Let me think. She's always seemed to stop by somewhere after work instead of going straight to the subway, but I don't know where. Sorry. Somewhere in City District then. Thanks, you've been a big help. Right, why don't we organize the info we gathered up till now? Seems like Guinea's got worries of her own, and it sounds like she wanted to work more shifts to make more money. That seems to be the case, whether that's been hard for her or not. She was also acquainted with Lucia's younger brother, Kirk. He was a part of the City District's basketball team, right? Apparently, Giddy was athletic like basketball. I guess she stopped by somewhere after her shift after the hotel, too. Could be it was a basketball court where she could work up a sweat, in which case she would probably know the entire basketball team, not just Kirk. That makes sense. You connected the dots so nicely, Mr. Arkwright. Still got a lot to uncover, but it sounds like we got ourselves a lead. Yeah, let's head for the basketball court next, y'all. I was just there, too.
Come on, Simon! You guys can do this!
Let me ask you something.
Oh yeah, Giddy's a super good at basketball. Should know, I played against her a few times. Is it true that nobody knows where she is? Yeah, she's been gone since this morning, kid. Have you seen her anywhere? Not today, no. Last time would have been the day before yesterday. She says she'd be back. I wonder what happened to her then. I see. Could try asking Simon too. He's our captain, so he knows that kind of stuff, you know? I take it he isn't here now. She's in there! He's over there!
Now let's get back to
I think you might check out the food store run by some guy named Eddie. Maybe you ran into him on the main street? Right, then let's get over there. Are we camping right now, y'all? She's a nut! Like, you would think she's there, most people would know, like, yeah, they're right here.
Time is money.
Pay the attention. You don't know where Giddy went? Aha! Do you know anything, Simon? I don't just know, I saw her a little while ago. But really? Sounds like we've already hit the bullseye. Where'd you see her? Under the overpass by the hotel. Saw her when I was on my way here for the basketball court. She was all by her lonesome too. Oh, wait, I was there too. Why didn't you say anything? Well, I was thinking of going over there and saying hi myself since it was a rare opportunity and all. But even from far away, I could tell she seemed kind of down. I figured she wanted to be alone, you know? Well, I'm glad she's been found. Best not let this chance get away. Let's head on over there, y'all.
Okay.
Right on, yes, don't mess this up. Looks like someone came through here. Let's do a short search just in case. Allow me. Search complete. They appear to be a woman's footprints. Doesn't leave much doubt. Let's follow them. Quick, stick with us. Thank you. Giddy! There's something definitely off about her. Leave the chit chat for later. Time to buy to conquer these monsters. That wasn't even a warm-up. That ain't something to be disappointed about. It's okay, as she appears to be unharmed. But she's still like this, even despite all the commotion. Looks like she's a bit hazy for some reason. Maybe we can bring her back somehow? No! I get it! Luke? Why? Why did this happen? And more importantly, how could you come to such a dangerous place on your own? If I lost you, Luke? She's come to. Thank goodness, Giddy. So, you're saying your memory is fuzzy from this morning all the way until now? Oh my god, my head hurts and my chest is all tight. I must remember what I was doing. But it felt like it was half of me and half of someone else. I felt fine. It seems like I caused all of you so much trouble. Nah, we were just doing our job. Sounds like you were in a daze, so I guess it was too dazzling and you try to distance yourselves from him? I don't really understand what that even means! Seriously? You're as wise as ever, Luke. Listen, I've always felt jealous of you, okay? Jealous? Yeah, unlike me, you know a lot and you're always mature and calm. Plus, you're an engineer. You're completely independent, too. What? None of those things are that special, you know. That's not true. You have wonderful qualities, and you're honestly pretty popular too, and you're also so handsome. I've always had it in for guys with glasses too. You have no idea how worked up I get about it. I don't care about being popular or anything, because the only person whose opinion matters to me is... What? Alright, I've had my fill. You know, I think they suit each other. With that, Ben and the others escorted the pair back to the share house, assuring Guinea has officially recovered. Thank y'all for what y'all did today. I reached out for my employers again too, but still, why did all that shit happen in the first place? I guess I shouldn't have been so impatient about getting another job for that recruitment site. Something smells off about this, y'all. Mind if I take a look at your screen for a sec? Sure, I don't mind. Ooh, I like your profile picture. I feel like I just saw something. She doesn't seem to have noticed, but something definitely flashed on the screen for a moment. Hey! I missed it! Let's just keep it in mind for now.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Guys, I missed it.
Mira deposit.
Did the screen flash? I wasn't paying attention to that shit. I guess I missed it. I guess I'll go get lunch ready? Yeah, okay. Damn.
So, shall we?
Alright, let's go, Shizuna. Alright, the Blacklight District, let's get going, y'all.
Haven't seen you around before. What?
Hey, Paprika! That space bill's been making me a lot of money, too. Oh, but sweetheart, that's okay, because I don't really know much about space. Maybe I should take the time to go there. You can never tell what the Bitwizards are thinking, huh?
Right.
I'm telling you guys, I love Paprika, man. F***ing hot as f***. Yeah! Where's she at? Where's she? Oh, that's right, guys. She is somewhere else. I forgot. Heard through the grapevine that the CID's leadership has been secretly welcoming some quasi-diplomats in special circumstances, which begs the question, why now? It's obviously related to the space program. They may say it's a national project. Still more going on in the midst of that. Roy Gramhart sure is a former young man. Right, I feel the same way. Could the people involved please be quiet if they're not actually going to reveal anything? Nobody's surprised Spriggan and his crew seem to be right in the thick of everything, too. Associated with them is sure to pay off.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, guys, I ain't gonna count them out so I can count a door right now. Headed to the eastern part of the castle again, and nice! Although I did hear rumors that it's getting more and more barren. Yeah, the conditions have apparently worsened over the last year or two. But that's exactly why I wanted to visit a place that I haven't seen before it's too late. Now, let's see if you got any new deals, and maybe I should buy some reconciles, rounds, and floating mines too. Ha! Thanks for your business, and you be careful up there too, you hear? Someone's going east at a time like this. Seems like an interesting guy. Well, if anyone can handle it, it's him. It is kind of crazy listening to people talk about it, so don't call me though.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Alright, we got some weapons here, y'all.
Please stop by again.
Perfect.
What do you
Damn, the Blacklight District is so quiet. So, yeah, I finally got them in stock. I went to a great deal of trouble for them, you know. Divine Powder and Soul Moss, better known as Zerum Powder and Zamuria Moss. Even in the Central East, they're tough to get your hands on. I won't tell you my source, but you can rest assured I acquired them above board. Have my thanks. They really have been getting harder and harder to obtain over the years. Say, Doc, are those ingredients from that secret ointment you mentioned? It was a huge help to Aaron back when he was seriously injured, too. Oh, you guys! Yeah, that's right. I want to make more in case the other moron does something stupid, but the ingredients are tough to come by. Like to avoid owing Harry anything, so I've been using some of my other connections. Oh, he must be quite scared of his master that herbal medicine. Talk like you know a lot about it. Whatever. Gotta pay the doctor back someday, same for what he did for me, too. Chance will come eventually. No need to fret. Hey there, come on in and have some fun. Now just don't get too naughty, alright? You been looking at me this whole time, you said the same Damn. Well, she didn't move either, guys. There's been a series of disappearances of Jaegers and other people. It's even worse than I thought. Indeed, we've been having trouble trying to grasp the trend across the individual platoons. Small and mid-sized corps have been affected too. We're fortunate that it hasn't happened to us, but we don't know if or when that might change. Based on what I've heard about the Eisen Shield, I figured I could trust you more than the other Jaeger corps. Thanks for giving me a grasp of what's going on behind the scenes, and not just with the Jaegers too. Don't worry about it. I want to order maintain the same as you. If the inspector would come all the way to Blackline. Chief of Police is a real sight around here, I tell ya. Better make him feel welcome. Bet you didn't know that even the cops and politicians are familiar with the Blacklight District too, huh? They behave themselves and maybe offer them a drink. Welcome those who come, but don't miss those who leave, right?
Right.
I like my style. Oh, I heard the people here operate outside the law, but there's even a place like this? Kind of dangerous won't work in such an establishment. Gotta check it out. He's been completely hoodwinked. Careful, Sid. If you don't watch yourself, you'll get emasculated. Well, that's probably better than what you hoped for, but hey, don't you egg him on too. I wonder if he'll be okay. Right, let's give it all again today. We got a bunch of jobs lined up, so be generous with your attention. Live a wet weekday. Alright, guys, I don't know what the just happened. So, the game is fine, guys. It didn't crash or anything. My monitor over here, my other monitor, not my main one, but my other one right here, it was doing some weird shit, so I was like, oh, what happened now? But I think it's fine now. I don't know what the that was. That was some weird ass shit going on. So I don't know if they like possessed my monitor to make it like fucking flash and do a bunch of shit. I don't know what that was, but apparently the camera didn't pick it up. I don't know. That was some weird ass shit. Okay.
Search time.
Back on fucking track. What the hell? I'm telling you guys, 2026, you see a bunch of weird ass shit. Alright, let's go back around. Is there a reason why students are in the Blacklight District? What's going on here? Who would have thought I'd get to experience authentic North Ambrian cooking in a place like this? Sure it was worth coming all the way out here. To think your growing love of fine dining would eventually lead you to the Blacklight District. You're really something else, Edmund. I mean, I was a little scared about coming here. Did you stop by this place a lot, Sigourney? Well, I guess I swing by sometimes when I'm training. Seriously though, carelessness here can be fatal and students are easy targets. When you finish eating, I'll take you back above ground. Best not to wander here and prepare in the future either. Got it, I'll be careful. There was an event going on in the department store in front of the station last night, so we went in. Yana was in high spirits too, and the manager even took the time to talk to us. The surface sure is nice. I'm not really in a position to be able to go back, but it's been on my mind.
Do me a favor and decide already.
I'll take your nervous driver.
whenever you like.
I appreciate it. God damn, is that somebody's cell phone trying that yeah! Excuse me, I don't mean to complain, but I only came here to see Yada. Oh, but you like watching women, don't you? You've got nothing to hide down here in the Blacklight District. I know, why not come to our establishment? I'd be happy to introduce you to a little bit of how we do things in the lowlife. If it's just an introduction, then... Wait, that's not what I'm here for. What are they talking about? Sounds like a deep conversation about the way they do business. Let's just leave them to it.
And now we bring you the weather.
Okay, what is that?
Here are the latest forecasts
Is it a radio somewhere?
Republic.
Hey, Gabriella, what is that?
Expect to see rain today, with precipitation of no more than 0.
Why is the audio like... Guys, the audio's kind of weird right here.
Sandstorms have been observed on the outskirts of Fargo.
Hey, guess what? A sister came from my school to see me. I'm so happy. I want to talk a whole bunch. She's gotta drink a lot of my mom's special spiritus drink, too. Wait, spiritus? Pretty sure that's some ridiculously concentrated alcohol from Northumbria. Sounds like she's gonna get plastered. Let's hope she drinks in moderation.
Now let's get back
Oh
to
man, Aaron, that was a good one. Oh, she's out. I keep forgetting that I can go in there, guys. I do every time.
What's wrong? Scared, buddy.
What do you mean that chicken?
Joe Brownie, you're finally here! Whoa! Go chat! Lay it to him! It's been long enough! Yeah! Leave it to me! I rock anyone and everyone! Oh, shit. What? Even you guys are here? Sure you don't have that much free time on your hands? We're just taking a look around. Calm down. Elaine, Albus, are you two looking into yesterday's incident? Yes. Apparently, some of the people we secured have turned up in the Blacklight District. We're currently gathering evidence, including equipment and clothing found in the covert. Great! Now we're calls to the guild trouble town. Got an unspoken rule here. Promise the Blacklight District gets all the people in the Blacklight District. But this situation's serious. We should try wherever we can. Same goes for you guys. You don't do 4 SPGs in the Blacklight District, right? Leave things here to us, find another way to help. Ha! Fine by me. Sure I've gotten a lot more flexible, huh, Albus? Naturally, if it means we can resolve this incident. It really has grown. Still a little.
Come on over and say hello.
Hey, how's it going, Candy? Everyone seems to be super hyped in the arena today. I don't really know why. Something about an ultra match. Maybe everyone would bet a lot of money and then come here to drink and cry. I'm super looking forward to it. Why don't you all come and have fun with us too? Let your hair down a little bit. This isn't enough. I won't be able to. Got a moment? I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Are you Mr. Merton by any chance? What? Who are you? The representative appeared frightened, but Van and the others were able to calm him down as they asked about the situation. Apparently he came to this area to visit an old benefactor. An old benefactor? They're not a debt collector or anything, right? No, of course not. She's always treated me well and helped me countless times. Though she does tell me off on occasion. She can be quite a demon, but just who can be what now? Huh? You're the old Are you telling me? It's been so long. Please, I need your help. Gotten yourself into trouble, huh, Martin? Let's hear it and make sure the Spriggan hears you out too. see. So it's not that you were making off with the donations. It's that you were scamming out all the goddamn mirror. Have I got that right? Exactly right. I'm ashamed to admit. Such a fool. How could I let this happen? Is it really that easy to cheat someone out of that much mirror? I do wonder, do you think you could tell us just what happened? Yes, of course. It all started 2 days ago when a man visited the office. At the time, there weren't any other members of staff around, so I handled him myself. He claimed to be an inspector from the Department of Justice Legal Entities Supervisory Board and accused us of donation fraud. Donation fraud? That's when you solicit donations under false pretenses, then take the mirror for yourself. Correct. It was an outrageous accusation, but I had no evidence to deny it. Legally speaking, we're required to precisely report our fundraising guidelines and the amount of donations collected to the government. The inspector accused us of neglecting to do so, and intentionally no less. Since you were originally part of the Agriculture Association, you're familiar with the laws and expectations of this sector. Just so, ma'am, because I was chairman of that association too. With both social status and the public sympathies, I'm sure you'd be a lot if you was the mirror around for your office. I would never assure you were innocent. The support you need, I would parallel right away. The Reconstruction Fund always keeps out records of both cash and wire transfer donations. So I submitted the report right then and there, but then he suspected us of money laundering. If we handle this now, it won't be made public. You only need to respond in good faith. Didn't have a choice, man. Couldn't let my fellas' calls on the bereaved families needless worry. So I converted all the donations into cash in secret. And you handed them over to the inspector? Yes? He even had 2 police officers with him when I delivered the money yesterday. Submitted the mirror alongside the report and requested an inspection. At which point they presented me with the receipt that had the Department of Justice official seal on it too. Of course I trusted them. But as time went on, something started to feel out of place, yes? Yes! I feel a little settled in a way. I couldn't put into words. Which is why last night I spoke to someone at the Department of Justice about it. Said there was no legal entity supervisory board at all. When I heard that, I fell right out of my chair, man! Cause for some reason you were trying to make it for your mistakes on your own. I'm right, aren't I? You brother, idiot! I'm miskin. I'm truly sorry. But at the last second, your face flashed in my mind. Look how spotless I am. Mr. Merton, please keep your spirits up. We'll get the... Yes. Mr. Martin, please keep your spirits up. Yeah, how can we give up after what you just told us? Well, the request was to get you the donations back. I'm sorry, guys. I should not be laughing at this, because this is a serious situation, okay? Which means all that's left is just to scatter the task. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm counting on you to get the money back. But just how in the world are you going to fix this? That is the question of the day, isn't it? It's actually a pretty well thought out scheme. Almost anybody would be deceived by this sort of trick. Yeah, making people uneasy before scamming them out of the mirror is a common trick. But you can actually pull it off this well. Seeing as he went out to donations, a mirror that's hard to track. Curry this ain't his first rodeo. It's already been transferred to some illicit bank account. There's not much we can... Ha! I've been looking into that, Mr. Arkwright. Huh? Got a lot of pull, alright? I've been reviewing transactions between questionable accounts. There's no evidence of any bad transfers either yesterday or today. The colonel must still have the cash. Is that really something you could just look into? Yeah, no. Not unless the right people will help of their own free will. Somehow it feels like I'm looking at my Grammy. Anyway, if that's true, there's still a chance we can get it back then, right, Gannon? But really? We're so close, we just need to figure out how. In that case, how about we say there was some undeclared income? undeclared income. So we'll claim that there was a deficiency in the amount that was reported yesterday. Ha! Tacking no more would definitely rule him in. I'll give it a shot. That is kind of smart, guys. Merton sends the doorbell to the man claiming to be an inspector, telling him about a large quantity of undisclosed income. Not long after, he received a call from a private number to confirm it. On the advice of a nearby van and crew, he made arrangements for an immediate supplemental application. After the call, they discussed strategy once more. You got the bait! Don't screw this up, Spriggan, you hear? Ha, don't worry, we got this, Gin. Designated location was Station Street, yeah? Right, the fake inspector should be there. Let's head over when we're ready. It's almost the appointed time. I'm counting on you. Alright, let's begin. Can't let it end like this. Time to get to work, y'all. Well, this even work. Just have to believe in them. Right on time. Very sorry for contest you out of the blue, sir. I appreciate you making the time. It's no problem. The issue is actually the fact that you have such a large amount of undeclared income. Such a mistake should, by our rights, make you subject to penalties. Did the gravity of our inspection escape you? I'm truly sorry, sir. It's just we received a sizable donation about 3 days ago. One of our staff members made a mistake, which caused a delay in it being entered into our records. You said it was 2 million mirror, didn't you? Consider it safely secured. Here is the paperwork, and please sign the proof of receipt as well. Right. Representative Merton signed the papers. What is it? Never mind. Thank you for handling this for me. Of course, we'll be in touch at a later date with the results. Till then, I suggest you refrain from doing anything that would stand out. Oh, shards. Nice. Right, that's our cue. Shall we play a fun little game of tag? Sounds kind of disturbing when you say it like that. Anyway, let's follow that inspector carefully so that he doesn't notice us. Oh, I got... Air! Watch out, bro! They're on the screen. Right, she's in a... She's in a... Damn. She's in a... Hey, she's in a nice! I forgot she's in a is a pro at this, guys. Now I see why she's popping up all over the place.
This is so freaking awesome.
Aaron, get back! No, will you move? Trying to stealth the...
Always happy to visit my favorite horrible cafe.
It's the thrust at max speed of your average airship. It's bound to be the most exciting ride in history.
Alright, on yes. Be casual, be casual.
I'll be able to float through the stars like it's nothing. Maybe I'll blow you.
Oh, shit! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, he saw us! Oh, wait, what? What the hell? Guys, I got scared when he turned around. Well, oh, hey! Hey, where's he going? Gas! Okay, oh, shit. Okay, why do you take off running? Like, damn, what the hell he got going on? Oh, yeah, y'all wait down there. I got it. Okay, if he turns around, guys, I'm cooked.
Let's have a look.
Might take our brand again, guys.
Searching.
Got it. Okay, let's get him by the bridge. Go. Alright guys, almost messed up. Yep.
It's searching time.
There was a lot of over there too. Okay, you might turn around now. I'm telling you, when they turn around, guys. Oh, we got this now. Now you're talking, and that's the addition of 2 million more, right? Didn't even need us to pretend to be police this time, huh? We'll still be getting our proper cut, right, boss? Ha! Keep it down. Just stick with me, and I guarantee you'll be successful in the future. Ha! Sure are fooling yourself, but hey, since you're so generous, I guess I'll overlook it. Ha! So the people playing dress up were hers. Was I wrong about this guy? Who the f are you guys? Thought they'd be a little more professional too. I guess I overestimated them, huh? The fact that it's just a bunch of schmucks is actually pretty irritating. There are things you should and shouldn't do. Come on, give yourselves up already. So you're the boss, huh? Why do I feel like I've seen your ugly mug before? Oh, now that you mention it. Wait, 3 men in disguise. Could it be? Oh, it is them! Looks like my hunch was right on the money. Yep. You're one of the 3 Davinci brothers who've been committing fraud all over the place. The youngest one, right? It really is always you, Spriggan. You always seem to have a difficult time when you run into us. Those other 2 are just hired hands though, right? Makes you wonder why the other brothers haven't shown up. You're right. Considering how cocky he's acting, it seems like there's something else going on. Not that it matters, so let's tie him up already. Yeah, and I'll take back what I said earlier. You've got an interesting vibe. Oh, Shizuna, you're right. What the hell are you babbling on about? Actually, this works out perfectly. Maybe I'll test out this new power on all of you. But what? Is this the same as that monster last night? He even affected them too.
Now get what you do.
Don't be afraid. We can take them down one at a time. Let's begin. Deploying shards!
You like that?
Andrew using Zoc?
You like that?
What?
Got this.
Come on, man! You're using Zoc! Almost! And now you're ready to go, boss! Critical hit! Looks like that one hurt! Activating skill!
Here we go! You're not getting away! You're crushed!
Critical hit! Looks like that one hurt! Nice one, man. Let's see what Ikaruga's captain can do!
Here it comes. 99 gas!
There it is!
There it is. Boy, you guys sure gave us a hard time. Still, they don't usually fight back this much. They get... Furry's got a point, guys. They're usually for this sport fraud. Like, what the hell? a little different from the corrosion back at the beginning of spring. If anything, I'd say it's more of a physical contamination. Yeah, looks like she's got her own ideas about this. What the? I won't allow it. What? Such power? Better make it in time.
Yeah, this is better than I imagined. So this is what they're talking about. The face of us further intelligence, huh? Yeah, what the fuck was that? Huh, doesn't matter. I am invincible. There is nothing I can't achieve.
Not so fast. Sorry, but this road is closed, and we're A and B ranks, so don't you think you can just force your way through us either? Ha! Nice timing. Of course, it was thanks to you all we were able to coordinate. This guy seems pretty creepy, but we got this guy. Oh, did you succeed? Merton also came too, huh? You better stay behind me. You look like you've seen better days, and maybe all that power is taking a toll. You're under arrest for being caught in the act of fraud, larceny, and the forgery of official documents. I suggest you surrender quietly.
Whatever do you mean, young lady? I'm invincible now. I don't fit into your little framework. Get it? I'm taking my revenge. I'll crush all goodwill since you're dedicated to my heel. Any closer and I'll have to use this.
What are you saying? This guy's taking himself hostage?
This is so concerned with human life, and you'll never be able to touch me. I'm ready for you anytime, you know? Why, even if I die, I only have to wait for the new dawn.
He lost his mind! Get real! Kinda? All this talk about revenge and invincible, give me a break! You just do whatever you please till things get inconvenient and then you run away like a little Does your life really mean so little to you? Someone like you will never be strong, no matter what kind of power you have! Sure, life is hard, and so many unfair, unreasonable, awful things happen every single day, but in spite of all that, I can't throw my life away! Even more so that there's someone by my side, I will fight for the people of Gray! That's why I need to live as full life as I can! For my family! For everybody that we lost at Gray! For no one with us! So if you're going to shuffle all over my feelings, along with the mirror, then at least be honest with yourself and figure out who you even are!
Damn, this spigot!
Should I hold off and force my way in there? Yeah, besides, it seems like Kina's got things all wrapped up here. Then, final key to bringing this guy down is... I guess... Does he give a about his brothers though, guys? His memories? Look, that scam you pulled to steal the Cray donations was a clever trick, but you're just being used as someone gave you borrowed power.
What?
Why not let us use it too? Could be a valuable lead. That means it's my turn, right, Van? Do you mean she's going to, just like when she cut off the corrosion before, huh? Exactly. Rip it off, and even if it's by force, his sealed memory should come pouring back to him. Hold on, I can't condone such a violence. Elaine, shut up! It's fine. I'm just gonna purify him a little bit.
How? What are you blabbing on about, you b****? You all should hurry up and die already!
What was I? What is this? These memories? Did he return to his senses? Seems like he's suffering. I did think slicing him would be improper, so I tried using chi instead. Maybe it would have gone better if I knew how to hold back. Look, it's good that he's safe, but seriously, my whole body went cold. Well, I won't deny that it was risky, but... So, did you remember who you really are? Spriggan? Thank you. Ha! Maybe we're a little too heavy-handed after all. We didn't get any clues out of him either. But at least we were able to bring him back, right? Yeah, and now? We've caught all the culprits. The mirror is safe. Hooray! Oh, I'm so thankful. Did you hear that, Mr. Merton? They solved it. Yeah! I don't know what to say! I thought there was no way out of this, but the solution was there the whole time. Thank you, Arkwright Solutions. Thank you, Fang. The Career Reconstruction Fund is in your debt. Thus, the scandal involving the Career Reconstruction Fund successfully came to an end. The youngest DaVinci brothers' memory was still fuzzy and a few mysteries still remained. But he promised to continue to cooperate with the Guild's investigation to his strange power and the mastermind behind it.
All in a day's work.
Yep.
Reward deposited.
We did good. Chaos! I love that chaos rank, y'all. Come on in, door's open.
Pardon the intrusion.
Oh!
It is a pleasure to meet you, Sir Van Arkwright.
Who are you?
I am Kaede, Lady Shizuna Rem Misurugi's attendant.
Oh, really?
I am deeply grateful that you are giving me your time today.
It's nothing. A surprise came out here in all this rain. Feel free to take a seat. I'll get you some tea. So you're younger than Shizuna, right? Seems like you got a good head on your shoulders. More importantly, Sir Arkwright, would you happen to know where the princess is? She was supposed to have been waiting here. About that. She fled, didn't she? Sure did. A few seconds before you came in, believe it or not. What's up? You been fidgeting for a hot minute there, Silverblade. Really? I think I've been perfectly normal then. She wouldn't get nervous just because someone from her home was dropping by, right? Right. Sorry, Van. Tell her I said hey. Huh? Wait! Like a hare, she fled and without me even noticing. I would expect nothing less from the princess, as she truly is brilliant. You seem very used to this kind of thing, huh? I didn't think she'd have a weakness like this. I guess even a princess is no match for her intended. Oh, the princess and I have quite an affectionate relationship. Still, I have to steel myself in order to deal with her lovely behavior, all for her sake, mind you. She would run away whenever I looked after her, so I would have to hunt her down, only for her to escape again, but that's love. Sounds like you gotta be one tough cookie to serve a princess. Yes, she could be a little troublemaker. Now, what am I to do with the present I brought for her now? As I am unfamiliar with the capital, I imagine searching for her is going to be quite troublesome by myself. Not to mention I must be leaving soon to attend other business, and my time is limited. Worst case, I bet she'll be back when I break ends, but hell, since you're in a hurry and all, I can help you out. Could say I know my way around this city. Are you sure that's no trouble, Mr. Arkwright? Not at all. Never seen each other in a while. I did promise to help you meet up, so... Plus, this is a chance to pay her back, if you get my drift. In that case, I humbly accept your assistance, Sir Arkwright. It is time to capture our runaway. And so, Van and Kaede began the search for Shizuna. However, as soon as they began the pursuit, Shizuna noticed them with her unclouded eye. For the average person, apprehending her would normally be impossible. Ah, she's got your number, Silverblade. So Shizuna is stoppable, guys. However, thanks to Coyote's experience, they were able to keep up despite Shizuna's eye. That's crazy. Are you serious? Combined with Van sense of smell, they closed in little by little. Until eventually. Are you serious?
It has been quite some time, Princess.
Oh wow, long time no see, Coyote. Imagine bumping into you here.
Just where do you think you're hiding? Anyway, I can't believe we actually found her. You're something else, you know that? I have your sense of smell to thank, Sir Arkwright. I should know better than to face you in a game of hide and seek. Every time I escape your scoldings, you manage to find me and bring me back. I would only ever scold you if you were skipping work or wandering off, Princess. You must behave appropriately as one who showed us both the Ikaruga and the Black God. The chieftain and matron have trusted you with this vital role. Yeah, sure, but I feel like I'm handling myself pretty well, don't you think? Besides, I only forget about the mission sometimes, since the world is just full of fascinating sights. As both samurai and ninja, freedom is the Ikaruga's privilege. Don't you agree, Van? Don't you realize how much of a pain in my ass your freedom has been? Sometimes you're our enemy, sometimes you're my ally, sometimes you just barge to my goddamn office. Well, that aside, can't say I expect you to come all the way out here at a time like this. I figured you were going to lecture me for Kurigane or the matron. Seems like I was wrong. Is it something urgent regarding the plan? Now, let's keep my morning open if possible. No, it has nothing to do with that. The operation has kept you from the village for some time, and there's something I simply had to get to you. Now then, let us make a return to the office. I will get things ready at once. Pain in the f***ing ass. The graininess and fresh smell of steamed rice, combined with its perfect stickiness and incredible saltiness. How can this be so delicious when all you did was roll up some white rice? I simply used rice harvested from the village and mixed it with the natural salts from the Far East. Tell me, Princess, how does it taste?
It's super delicious. Your rice balls are on a whole nother level, Coyote. When was the last time I had one of these? I never thought I'd be able to eat one here in the Republic.
I thought you might be longing for a taste of home. I am ever so glad I was able to deliver these to you. We know not what awaits us beyond the summit of our current assignment, so I cannot help but be concerned for you, even if you are a divine blade. Kaede? But perhaps I need not be so worried. It would appear you have someone who is willing to stand by your side. I wouldn't exactly say that, but I guess even if she's a headache and a half, she still saved my butt a few times. Paying her back is the least I can do. Huh? You really feel that way about me? Aww. Sir Arkwright, I know the princess could be a handful, but I hope you'll continue to look after her. Look after her?
I swear, nobody stands a chance against you, Coyote. But hey, you don't have to worry. I'll pull this job off without a hitch, so you just wait for me back home.
I will, for as long as I must. Now then, I also brought umeboshi, kasabushi, and fried miso rice balls, so please help yourself. Not long after, the rest of the gang returned to the office and enjoyed some rice balls, and after seeing Coyote off, they returned to work. Hell yeah! Ooh! It's a lot of points.
What's next?
Alright, let's do, Alright, I'm gonna keep the points with, I'm gonna keep the points with Rosette, guys. Hey everyone, long time no see. Yo, been a while. Good to see you, Katra. Thanks for coming to get us, and sorry for reaching out so last minute. Is this guy the boss you told us about? Yeah, this is Ben. I asked him to help me show you guys around the capital. Yo, nice to meet you all. Katra told me you guys came here to check out the college open campus. Must be a hard worker, seeing as you still got time before you gotta worry about graduating. No, not really. Honestly, this is mostly just an excuse to travel. The open campus is already over, so we're hoping to stick in some sights before heading home. And we figured it was the perfect chance to meet up with you. Then I better make sure to show you guys a good time. If possible, let's refrain from making this just a tour of the city suites. Huh? Oh, sure. Totally. I swear, you have such a one-track mind. I'm kind of worried about what you have planned for Aunt Yes's birthday. You have planned for Aunt Yes's birthday, haven't you, Ben? Of course I have. Well, it's not like I'm not interested in sweets. Even though it's drizzling, I still have to do some sightseeing. Yeah, we don't really get to come here all that often. Alright, you can count on me. I'll take you to all the best spots in my awesome pickup. I was going to ask about it. It's one of Banger's Nightbreakers, right? I saw one out the Motor Power line before. It's wicked. Oh, you got a good eye, kid. Makes sense considering you're from Basel. You know what? I can fill you in on what I've done to customize this bad boy while I drop. Thanks, but no thanks. Wow, this place is so classy, you guys. I know, right? I want to check it out ever since I read about it in a magazine. Apparently the person who designed it graduated from the Basel Institute of Science. No wonder it feels so familiar. It's cool how they fuse the two styles. Not to mention the lattes here are to die for. You folks must be exhausted, so let's say we grab a drink before we get back on the road. A pair of the lattes and some pancakes, and you're in for a real treat. Now where we kick off this tour without indulging in... Come on, Ben! We better start the tour! You won't hear any complaints from me. He's got me curious about the sweets here, to be honest. What about you, Katra? Got any snacks to recommend? Oh, well, whenever I come here for work, I get... Wow, this movie theater is just as spectacular as I heard, and they're even showing that new movie. We never get these places out of our tiny theater in Basel. Cities really set themselves apart in interesting ways, huh? We probably need improved infrastructure before we can get more movies in Basel, or better yet, an improved over net. You're right, once streaming tech improves, movie theaters will, there they go again with all the technical terms. Once they start, there's no stopping them. Well, since we're already here, should we catch a movie you won't see back home? Wow, we're so high up, y'all, if it wasn't raining. Though I have to admit, it adds to the ambiance. Katra, come on, take it low with me. I'm good. I've been here before anyway, so... Oh, don't be such a pouty p***! The fun is the looking together! Come on! Well, what do you think? The view's really nice. I'm glad we all got to see this together. Right? Nika never was one to take no for an answer. But that's part of what makes her so charming. Say, can we see your office from here? Sure, I don't see why not. It's only drizzling. It should be somewhere in that direction. I'm glad everyone is enjoying themselves. You got some good friends there, Katra. All three of them, actually. But did you really need me to tag along? Wouldn't it have been better to have some time alone? Oh, no, not at all. I'm grateful that you came with us, Van. To be honest, I've been pretty anxious about today. It's been so long since I've seen them. Can't something happen? Sort of. It's mostly my fault. Even before I was aware of my surroundings, I was being brainwashed by the cult. It was only after Gran took me in that I was finally able to start living a normal life. That was when I finally started interacting with the world around me and found myself plagued by insecurity. Struggled with my feelings because of my body, neither male nor female. Found myself wanting to look so cool in front of the girls and getting bashful whenever Essie hugged me. But then I'd be just fascinated by strong men and their indomitable spirits. Even my precious friends became the targets of my confusion. The three of them have so much that I don't. So proud to call them my friends. But that eventually led me to asking myself, what am I? Just being around them started making me feel awkward and embarrassed, and eventually even guilty. So you distanced yourself from them then, huh? Doesn't seem like you had a falling out at least. Well, we did still meet up on occasion, but I think they could sense the wall I built. To be honest, I was surprised when they said they wanted to meet up while they were in the capital. Aren't you overthinking things here a bit? Nobody needs some big, important reason to hang out with their friends, you know. You're one to talk, Van. From the sound of it, you made Elena and Kincaid worry plenty after avoiding them for so long. Yeah, well, I learned my lesson over the last year. Besides, I think your friends know that you changed. They may not know exactly what went down on Nemeth Island, but I'm sure they recognize that you found some answers for yourself, too. Friends notice things like that, even if you don't tell them anything. Is that how it is? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hope so, anyway. And so, after finishing the tour, the time came for Billy and the others to head back to Basel. I can't believe it's over already. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, huh? Thanks for everything, Katra. You too, Van. I'm the one who should be saying thanks. Yeah, I barely did a thing. You had better come home every now and then, Katra, not just for work. She's right. Everybody at the college and the artistic district and the Burn Company wants to see you too. I'll do my best. Hey, guys. There's something I haven't been able to tell you. I've been hiding that eye. Katra, it's okay. You don't have to force yourself. Save it until you're ready. We always kind of knew you were struggling with something that we probably can't help you with. But that doesn't mean we won't still be your friends. Yep, you don't gotta force yourself to lay everything bare right now. We're friends no matter what, okay? Honestly, today's been kind of a relief. Yeah, you gave so much confidence, I almost didn't recognize you for a sec. And I'm sure it's because you came out here to the capital and had Mr. Arkwright and the others to watch your back. Yeah, you're right, and I'm immensely proud of that. I'll make sure to drop by the next time I'm home. We can hang out just like old times. Heck yeah, we'll be looking forward to it. See, wasn't I right?
You were. Thanks, Van, for everything.
I haven't done a thing. Oh, Katre, almost forgot. Good luck with the whole streaming thing. Yeah, I love watching your streams. If you ever want ideas for outfits, I'd be happy to help you out.
Huh?
Wait, hold on! How did you know it was me?
It's pretty obvious.
Which streams have you seen?
Jeez. After that, Van somehow managed to calm Katre down about his friends figuring out his online identity, and then they met up with the others and resumed their work. Alright, let's go load her back up. And then we'll do Rosette's in a little bit.
Heading to the objective.
Hey there, how's business treating you?
It makes me happy to see that summer vegetables I wholesaled here are flying off the shelves. Still, raising crops organically is no farm fresh picnic. A good amount of what we grow just doesn't hit remarkable standards these days. That's probably what's keeping our profits at a standstill.
Stop on by and take a look.
Ha! Is that right? You want me to be a bristle in earnest now? Yeah, I can't just keep screwing around anymore. So, I know you did a lot for me, but Save your breath there, kid. I saw this moment coming from the start. Huh? Quit your job here, right? I can't very well focus on training otherwise. Now go and show them what you made of, boy. I'm rooting for you. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Romaine.
Fresh produce straight from the farm.
Son Kane insisted on handling all of my house husband duties himself for the day. I may be a little biased, but wow, have you ever seen a more commendable kid? Huh? A lot of things here go on sale when it's raining. I need to get a good look at all the price tags, too.
It's searching time.
We've just finished renovating, so come...
Stall's gotten pretty popular ever since I switched it to a costume shop. Guess picking a niche to zero in on was the right move after all.
Anything strike your fancy? So... Thanks.
Alright, we'll stick with that.
This is kind of fun.
Want to take a look? Coming.
This economic boom and all the space program hubbub are whipping up some tremendous stares both in the public eye and behind the veil. Now, what is it causing a fuss are those folks out to the radically and vanishing? And the few murmurs I do hear, though, have me leery. Sure, there been no major incidents or violent outbreaks, but you know what they say about the calm before a storm. The squad in times like these demand extra discretion and choose the types of weapons I sell. So guys, X did do a number on this place, man. Aramis, the artist, was prominent in many fields, mathematics, painting, and architecture, too. And in this particular case, music. The melodies left behind are a treat for the ears, naturally, but even the scores themselves are a beauty to behold. Yes, just looking at these sends chills down my spine. My word, but it's M's production open book of an agency. They hesitated to release a few songs and records before. Look how quickly they sprang for Vegas. I swear how money-minded they can be. But then again, business is the business at the end of the day. Plus, there's no denying those Vegas girls can sing and shake it with the best of them. Just ask the massive fan base. My personal qualms aside, if with used records are to sit on shelves, so too are Vegas.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
Oh, and he's got Rambo pistols.
You're welcome back anytime.
I'll take it.
Why don't we have a look?
So what we got is that a large monster called the Gashashkel Abyss has appeared in the western outskirts. To uphold the peace, we'd like to request Spriggan to handle it. Nate. That motherfucker. A request from the police, specifically Detective Nate? Huh? Well, I guess we can go hear him out if we got some time to kill. Must be a bit monster then.
It's searching time.
I see! So that's the start! Now listen, Kyle, I think you're forgetting something very important here, okay? How? What would that be? Like my sense of self? My original goals as an angler? Or are you telling me I need to face up to Makino and Shannon? No, you buffoon! Nothing so conveniently conceptual as that! What I'm referring to, Kyle, is a driver's license. Don't you have one? Oh, you're right. Man, I'm so big on bicycling that I totally slipped my mind. Well, that and the fact that I don't even own a car. Even calling you a Sunday driver is overestimating. Still, I'm sure you'll be just fine. That's reminding me, Grandpa. No, I bet we can have even more fun alone life if I rent a model big enough to fit my bike and the girls' scooters in. Hike up the price a bit, but hey, go here to stay home, right?
Anything you hope you get good use out of it.
I was hoping to find work here at the Century Marsh, but life never makes it easy, does it? And that's not even getting into that creature I saw last night, whatever it was. Did I just hallucinate it? Or was it actually real?
Please, step on up.
People often think that the most important marks of barista are technical skills and knowledge, but were you to ask me personally, what truly counts is having the spirit of hospitality. As a case in point, Romy invariably places consideration of the drink over the coffee itself. Though her actual technique may be yet unrefined here and there, I would be hard-pressed to name a finer barista. Nothing compares to a leisurely cup of coffee at Waltham on a rainy day. I also brought along a backlog of unread books from my house. No time at the present, as they say. Let's see if I can't get through it all in one sitting. Romy is just the most wonderful girl, so full of cheer, not to mention attentive. She'll always approach at the exact moment I'm ready to place another order. This place is just so comfortable too, I could almost pop, ironically enough. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. How's everyone been? Wait, she's... Hey, Zhao in the house. Haven't seen you since the death game. Okay, that's enough Kazan for my ears. You can just shut up now. Damn, I harsh much. I said 2 freaking sentences. I take it your exercise over at the Guild HQ in Le Mans went without a hitch. Sounds like the regiment was pretty hardcore. It was their brand new special curriculum, so I jumped right into the fire and came out reforged. So, is this girl here the newbie you mentioned? She's got promise as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's me. I'm Angie from the Bracer Guild's Archerville branch. And you're the successor of the head of the family of the Gecko School. Would you be willing to give me lessons? My brother said I could learn a lot that way. I mean, it's not that I mind, but... Right? Sorry to spring this on you so subtly, Angie, but you're being sent back to Anchorville effective immediately. How come? Have I really been that useless? I mean, I know I dropped the ball before, but you got it all wrong. The situation in Edith changed is all. It's just too dicey to keep a trainee like you around. That's the call Hazel and them made. The fact of the matter is, it's been extremely dangerous monsters appearing around the capital. On top of that, respecting human involvement. So as much as I hate to say it, your training needs to be put on hold for the time being. It is what it is. Our enemies here are still a total unknown, to the point where even the Guildmaster's on edge. Better for you to stay home and keep your head low until we can shed some light on the situation. No thank you. I can hold my own in the fight as well as anybody. There's no way I drag you guys down. Ooh, buddy. So I'm just coming to sail your way. Nothing else for it. We just have to swap intel and talk her down at the same time. She's probably gonna get killed. Downstairs seems to have regular following now, letting him squarely amongst the local favorites. But rather than settle for the status quo, he's got the grit to keep on kicking on new offering after new offering. Either way, the man is on solid ground for the time being. I made the right call lending him my expertise. Brand new pastries debuting today. Come and get it while they're fresh. I call these babies chocolate D or cannolis. They've got chocolate kneaded into the dough and a crunchy layer of gutted crumble on top. Swear my wallet gets lighter every time I stop by this place. Aw, Van, always so generous. Did I say I was treating you guys?
What's it gonna be?
Just one.
Later.
She capping. I can't believe you're a delivery guy, Lyle. Like, talk about wild. No kidding. I almost let you forget I'm on the clock. Anyway, here's your pizza. Ah! Achoo! I mean, that's what you get for being out here without any rain gear on, you moron. Come on in and take a shower at my place before you catch something. I'll even dry your clothes off for you. How's that sound? You sure? That'd be a real lifesaver. Ha! Figured I could handle a little drizzle just fine, but making my rounds has me soaked to the bone. Guess I might as well look for a cute new umbrella while I'm here at the marsh. Maybe they have one with the starry sky design. Outer space is the hot thing right now, after all.
It's so lively around here.
If the rainy weather's got you down, a beef cutlet sandwich might be just the pick-me-up you need. Made with aged beef from Urfa's stall, it's a dish that really sticks to your ribs. Obviously, they're tasty when eaten fresh, but you can also let the meat soak in the sauce a while for even more flavorful goodness.
Alright then.
Residents in Edith should expect to see...
Check out my selection.
Come on and have a look.
Show has been dead taking a larger role here at our fruit style. I can't be happier to have such a responsible girl. Of course, dropping the entire operation over the shoulders that wants to be far too overwhelming for her. So the actual orders are being taken by yours truly.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
Ooh, I'll take that recipe though, no cap.
Come back anytime.
Ken said he's gonna handle all his dad's errands and chores for the day. That's why I'm pushing myself with extra duty. I can't let him be the only model child. Aw, who's up here, guys?
Wanna go watch the next launch?
Aaron! Everyone!
Oh, hey, you're actually here in the
Thanks
capital?
for all your help last night. Oh, and I see Judith is with you today.
Yeah, I heard you really helped out last night. Huh? Heard you were working for Ashen lately, but it didn't really click till just now. Hello there, Ashen. It's good to see you again. How's it going, everyone? Last we met was in April during the festival, if I recall correctly.
It's great to see you all again. Oh my. And it seems the divine blade of Ikaruga is with you.
Yeah, I decided to help out on my spare time since we're getting so so worrying. I see. Oh, well, either way, it's reassuring to have you here, Silverblade. I don't think I didn't hear that. Anyways, just hear a bit of assurance, that's all. So, about that creepy-ass ceremony you and Van busted up last night. You got any new info about it? Or maybe about whatever that invisible monster thing was? And also, the young enforcer from the society who's gone missing. Nothing, unfortunately. There's been no change in any of the Easterners we took in, and they can barely remember a thing, including just how and when they went missing in the first place. They're all conscious now, at least, and we've been able to talk with them. But there are quite a number of people still reported missing, even beyond this group. I'm certain there's still something going on here, Van. I see. It's crazy to think that many people could have just vanished here in the Republic.
Quite so. With this in mind, it would be safe to assume there are more meetings, just like the one you encountered, happening in other locations.
Can't stand this mother. Of course you guys had to show up too. This is why I like bad guys, same opinion. Figures that if this asshole's here, you're right there with him to shove your nose into things.
My, it's good to see you and your compatriots well, Aaron.
It's a very displeasure to see your ass too.
As you've no doubt heard, the Liu and Li families are in charge of our organization's activities here in the capital. As such, I've come to Lady Ashen in order to exchange information relating to last night's
Can I leave already? Please let me leave. I requested their help in looking at some of the people we took into our care. I believe your message mentioned that you recently discovered something too.
Using a certain method, we were able to uncover a few bits of information that may prove useful.
Yeah, sure you did, motherfucker.
For those of you who are not part of Heyu, I wouldn't be averse to sharing them with you, provided the price is right.
Man, eat a fucking darling! Ah, arrogant prick. That's fine. If we got some info of our own, we can swap for it. Huh? So while you still don't know just how many Easterners have gone missing, and all the ones you were able to trace made their way here to Edith, is that about right? Indeed, by all accounts, it would appear as though they were led here via some manner of subconscious suggestion. I'm certain you'll find that to be the case for the other acidities among the missing persons as well. Subconscious suggestion? Is that even possible to pull off on so many people at once? It's not impossible, at least. There are a number of ways you could do it. Talismans, needles, drugs, hypnosis, and so on. But also, there's what happened back in March. Oh, you're right. You called it corrosion, is that right? I heard a bit about it from Ashen and Judith. Right, though in the end, all that was erased like it never even happened. I remember what happened over those 3 days, albeit vaguely. You can't say for certain that's what's going on now as unrelated to that incident, can you? Sure about this, Agnes? Given the circumstances, we can't keep it a secret. After all, Ashin already experienced it herself. Ah, you mean that time I was being controlled, right? My, I still feel like I haven't apologized enough to Van and Aaron about that. Told you it's fine, stop worrying about it already. So that is the legacy left behind by the father of the Orbital Revolution. Seeing it up close, the details are different, but it certainly resembles the device we saw last night. On that topic, one of the people in Arcara sketched this out for us once they awoke. But wait, this is, could that be the device you two saw last night? Well, what's the verdict, boss man? Well, remember, we only got a vague glimpse of it through the stealth mode that kid had on. Even so, I'm fairly certain this is it. Hey, you said yourself the memories are full of holes. How'd you get them to draw something so detailed? This is hell we were talking about. I'm sure they had no problem using their own drugs or hypnosis to really dig deep into their minds. Is this true, child? Dig into their minds? You can do that? I'm aware of certain military-grade substances that function similarity to truth serums. Our method makes sure use of talismans, I understand, so it shouldn't have caused the subject any harm, right? That's correct. There's no need to worry for their well-being. I was even sure to offer them remembering for their troubles. Incidentally, the person in question even witnessed a young man who was there without his invisibility activated. We had an artist create this drawing based on the description we got, so it should be fairly accurate. You may as well take that one for yourselves. We already given copies to the guild and the police. Gotcha, much appreciated. Looking it over, it's got the same feel as the real one, but the details and workmanship are completely different. I agree, but I'm certain it's related somehow. I'll also be sure to save it as a digital image just in case. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty good clue. I guess we owe you guys one. Van and his group proceeded to share a majority of the info they had with Ashin and Chow in return for the sketch. They also exchanged promises to share any new info each of their groups came across as soon as possible.
Want to go watch the next launch?
Incidentally, Lady Ashin, you'll be leaving the capital this evening, I understand. Shall I pass on the gift you promised Master Jin the other day in that case? Oh yeah, thanks, that'd be a big help. Is something the matter?
I already told you to quit calling me Lady, Tao. You're with the Lee family now, and the head's older brother on top of that. There's no reason for you to be so deferential with me anymore.
So you say. But the fact remains that I am tremendously indebted to the Liu family, not to mention my more than a decade's tenure as your attendant. I wouldn't trade even a day of it for the world. So please, bear with me in my attempts to rectify these clumsy mannerisms of mine. In the meantime, I deeply apologize for any discomfort they cause you, my lady.
Four Eyes has game. Here I thought the man only jack-eyed for power. He's a dangerous one, that's for sure. My brother's kind of the people close to him. If there's some other meaning to it, I couldn't say. Honestly, watching how he acts with Ashin has me rethinking my impression of him a bit.
Hey, guys! Give me your takes here! He totally did that on purpose, right? Just to throw me for a loop?
So settle down, Ashin. Granted, we don't really know a lot about Chow personally, but I think it's pretty clear that you're someone special to him, you know? Yeah, I can feel this breath of sincerity all around him, unlike usual. Indeed, the look in his eyes is quite a gentle one. I can't math out your chances, but there's no reason to back down now, is there? You're right. Well, so be it. I'll just have to keep close and remind you until it sticks. In return, though, I might make a little request of you, too. Nothing specific right this second or anything, but are we agreed? Oh, very well, as you wish. I actually look forward to it. Just what manner of conjuring will my lady ask me to solve? You are...
Wanna go watch the next launch?
Apropos of nothing, Yin. That is to say, Risha Mao, I've got a question to pose, if you would permit.
Yes, of course. What is it?
Oh, now where's this going? Come to think of it, didn't the two of them kind of debate like this together last night? Yeah, they made for a pretty synced up pair of martial masters at that.
I shall speak plainly. Should you have no object of affection, nor anyone to whom you are betrothed, what would you say to becoming Mrs. Fun Lee? Or, rather, Mrs. Gowalong?
Man, what the f***? Are you serious?
What?
Oh my goddess! Where was that ever on the table? He's gotta be joking, right? You can't just drop that out of the blue, huh? Take it from his own flesh and blood. As such acts are rather typical of him. While I want my brother to lead the Lee family, I also want to leave it to my progeny. There is no question that children born between us will be strong. No matter whose the status leadership falls to, ours will surely be able to handle the responsibilities. What do you think, Miss Risha Mao?
I see.
Are you serious?
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm afraid I must respectfully decline.
Yes! Well, while it's true that Yin is a part of me, I am now a citizen of Crossbill, and Arkansas is a part of me too. Caught between two such disparate lives, I could never be the worthy partner you are looking for. It is true that I am not well acquainted with this other life of yours, but even if you are dividing yourself between two endeavors, your martial prowess is indisputable. You may consider my earlier proposal rescinded, but even so, I fully intend to pay Crossbow a visit. We can revisit this again once I've seen this Moon Princess of Arkansas in action. I doubt my answer will change, but we'd be more than happy to welcome you to our show. I already thought something was off about this guy. Makes a girl jealous though, seeing a guy make the first move on her. Definitely, in theory, I mean. Speak for yourself! Who in their right mind wants to be proposed to in front of a crowd? It would seem he is indeed outclassed, but as his brother, I will commend him for his words. Guy's barking up the wrong tree. The way I hear it, she's super close to that top and crossbow who saved the country last time it was in a crisis. Oh, brother, let's just hope Gowlane doesn't spark some international incident over there.
Wanna go watch the next launch?
Come on and have a look.
Hey, stop on by!
It may only be drizzling, but staying salts is just asking to come down with the cold. So why not warm yourselves up inside and out with some of my popping hot kebabs? Precious gems may be pleasing to the eye, but it's in this scarcity that their true appeal lies. Why not take a moment to pursue one of my one-of-a-kind jewelry for yourselves? Think I will pass for the day, lady.
Hey, welcome!
Tiger's Ball, his maid man over. Is there a turf war going on or something? Where'd you learn those words, Peggy? Hello, never mind that. Seems to me that they're demanding more fish than usual today. Maybe they're having a party, Dad. Let's show them out for them. Fine, fine, whatever you say.
Doesn't the Sinner Marche have?
I need a taco that can blow Shadows bar out of the water, but the ideas just aren't coming to me. How hard can it be to come up with the combination of my whole life's work? Come on, brain, think. How fitting that it's pouring at a time like this as I'm trying to get to see my culinary country. This lady just opened up her own stall to live in that taco place, right? She's the one who loves all those weird combinations too. It's one hell of a funk she's in. Yep, she unliterally labeled Shino as her business rival and has been pendulum swinging from happy to anxious ever since. She seemed to be at something of an impasse. Maybe we should try talking with her. Hey, my stress is some spectacle for your personal amusement. You're gonna stand there and flop your mouths to buy some goddamn tacos, or if you got something to say, then say it. Okay, we'll admit, we're curious what was up with you. Still, running face first to a brick wall is totally normal, no matter what you're trying to do. Instead of stressing yourself silly, don't you think it'd be a good idea to shift gears, try something else for a bit? If I could do that, I wouldn't be stressing myself out, you dumbass. Wait, hold up. I've heard about you guys from Gordon. You're those odd jobbers that help people who are on the fix, right? Then perhaps it was the work cafe that you overheard my cries of misery. Okay, it's settled. You guys are going to help me. Could you find some hints that will light the path of my brain to the creation of a new, the ultimate taco? Someone's awfully pushy, but I get it. Artists like her have this natural inclination to obsess over their work. Somehow, I get the feeling it might be fun going along with this, man. Since you look like you're working your heart out aiming for that top, I want to help out however I can. That's how you guys feel about it. I'm not taking this on. Then it's settled. All I need is just a hint of what direction to go. Then I feel like I'll be able to whip up something incredible. Maybe you could solicit opinions as a reference point. If you could do that, the door to the ultimate taco will be swung open. Is that a fact? In that case, I need to figure out who to ask. You shouldn't discount the perspectives of picky chefs and food sellers too. There are also the foodies who go around trying different menu items at various restaurants too, man. Maybe my classmate Edmund would be a good choice. He even went to the Botlet district once. I can't believe he put himself in so much danger for all the sake of food.
Pardon me.
All I gotta say is, don't underestimate the impact a vegetable can have. When it comes to taco fillings, you may see folks toss a sliced cabbage or bell peppers and what have you. But generally, compared to the meat, the ingredient selection can end up pretty slapdash. Good point. For some reason, the meat feels more like the star. Hi, and there you see lies the grave misconception. Getting finicky over a single vegetable can alter a dish's entire profile. Let's demonstrate with these two tomatoes here. Compare how they taste for me, then. Very simple, the two tomatoes, though, man, remain provided. Well, then, these couldn't possibly be more different. The first one's sweet and juicy, not lick of sourness at all. And the seeds are so small, I barely noticed them. Leans more fruit than vegetable at that point. Second was densely tart and only mildly sweet, but it more than makes up for that with the deep, rich savoriness. It's probably about as close to ideal as you can get for making a super sauce. I see. Though both are technically tomatoes, the different varieties of the same vegetable will be suited toward different applications. In other words, you're saying it's important to be particular about that when assessing which produce to use. Well, you're halfway there, young lady. True, many vegetables out there process the brand for varying purposes. And yes, a discerning eye for them is vital, but the tomatoes I have been trying actually came from the same variety. Direct relatives, you call them. Are you serious? He just told us they taste like total opposites. Is it the environment they were grown in that sets them apart then? Bingo! While they share identical origins, the tomatoes are now distinct brands of separate farming communities. Their respective soils each come with their own mineral compositions, cultivation methods, companion plants, and terrestrial heats. So you can see just how much the territory, or rather the state of the land as a whole, could change how a vegetable turns out. All the more given the diversity abundant climates found across the Mauryan continent. Yep, as far as I'm concerned, vegetables are nothing less than the blessed bounty of nature. Long as she takes to heart when concerning which varieties to buy and where they were sourced, the taste of her tacos will be totally transformed, even if the meat, shell, and sauce stays exactly the same. Well, definitely a tape primo might not have factored, but beyond that, teach you just how much vegetables can affect your flavors, open up a world of options on how to mix things up. Thanks, Remain. Lots of food for thought there.
Pardon me.
It's excellent food for thought, but I can't do much with that alone. Alright, well, so my other monitor guys that did the same again, and I think they just cracked out on me. So I guess I gotta find myself a second monitor now.
Whoa.
Not looking forward to that. I'll tell you guys, it's like when one thing goes out, everything goes out at the same time. It's like you gotta replace one thing, and then you gotta replace this, and then this, and then this. I have had that monitor for a long time, so that makes sense.
Let me ask you something.
I see. You're having trouble deciding on the theme of a new dish? Yes, I thought you might be well acquainted with the latest fads in each restaurant's specialty since you eat all over the place. Well, as far as fads go, there's a space-themed food wherever you go, as you might expect. Sweets, drinks, lunch sets. If you can think of it, people are eating it. That right? But ain't that kind of thing temporary? That wouldn't fit with that woman's plan to make her own unique dish, would it? I think it could still work if she approached it from the right angle. If nothing else, a motive or a theme would be a good place to start. Creating that kind of ingenuity in a dish is harder than you imagine, which makes the individuality of each one stand out even more. In fact, each restaurant I've eaten at has exercised their own creativity to serve unique products. So you're suggesting she show her abilities by using a motive to guide her creative process? Something like that? I think I get what you're saying. Jumping on the bandwagon to destroy the status quo is definitely one way to do it. You might find an unexpected idea while you're at it. I see, using a reference to change your perspective could be helpful. Thank you very much, Amanda. Ha! All I did was talk about what I saw on my food tour, but it feels good to think my opinions were helpful, though. Okay, maybe Victor might know. I'm not sure. Okay, I was right. I figured it'd be Victor.
If I may trouble you a moment.
Some young lady out there is having taco troubles, huh? That sounds a fair ways out of my scope. Hey, you got your own experiences and hardline values as a chef, don't you? I wager there's a lesson or two in there that she can learn from, right? Our client's still only just starting out in this field, so I think some words from a culinary veteran like yourself will resonate with her. At the least, I never had a slump like hers when it comes to picking up a new recipe, but I've also never had any doubts about who I am as a chef. Just one piece of advice I have is to remember what you started for. When you find yourself hitting a wall, that's cue to go back to your roots. Seen plenty of people break out of their rest by doing just that, as a matter of fact. Certainly possible that external influences have caused her to deviate from her intended direction. In that sense, returning to her initial perspective may allow her to properly collect her thoughts. It does feel like she's lost her way a few times over. Maybe resetting to square one would do just a trick. Yeah, thanks for the input, Pops. I knew you'd keep it simple and straight shooting. All I did was speak from my own experiences, but if those experiences prove useful to the younger folks, I won't complain. Okay, we've heard 3 things that might make for a good reference points. Is that enough? Feel like we're a little short on info, but maybe we could still go ahead and report back to her.
Hey, got a minute?
She wants to make brand new ultimate tacos? Oh, from what you've told me, it seems like she likes affordable, delicious food, right? If that's the case, then she might be interested to hear about the Eastern Imperial Feast we have in Eastern cuisine. I think I've heard about this before. The Kowloon Hotel's restaurant used to offer full-course meals inspired by it. It's a dining concept that originated in the Imperial Court. Delicacies from cultures embraced by the East would be served to the Emperor. Exactly. 8 delicacies are selected from across 4 different types of dishes: mountain, sea, land, and air. That is poultry. Altogether, they were once renowned as the 32 delicacies. Dishes of every kind, huh? It sounds pretty incredible. It's hard to even imagine. That said, it does sound like it would have the sort of impact Prima would be into. Forget about whether or not she'd even be able to prepare that many dishes. Just the concept of combining multiple delicacies sounds like it'd be right up her alley. Ha! I'm glad I could be a service arcade. Tacos, huh? I'm not too experienced with them, so there's not much I can say on the subject. But I assume the dough is just as important for them as for things like noodles, especially soba and bread. Sure, no matter how particular you are about the sauces and other ingredients, it's all pointless without good dough. But if the dough is good, it'll be delicious even without toppings. Something tells me that woman puts more stock into ingredients than in sauces. And it's possible she doesn't know how to improve the dough. It's not just about improving the quality. One small change in the dough can affect the entire dish. True, even the texture of soba changes quite a bit based on the ratio of buckwheat and wheat flour, right? Yeah, there are other variants of soba with shiso or ashtakipa needed into the dough. Certain breads also combine various types of wheat and grain flours to create unique flavors and aromas. You're right, breads and cookies can have completely unique flavors just based on the types of grains they're made with. I heard some bakeries even use this to draw interest. It sounds like there should be plenty of room for innovation in tortillas too. In any case, adding a person attached to Do sounds new and exciting. Might be difficult to prepare, but I don't think she's someone who can skimp on the effort. You've been a big help, thanks. Again, I'm only an amateur, but I'm happy to be of any help. With this much info as our reference points, we're in good shape. I think we can go ahead and report back to Primo now. If I do, then, aha, yes, I think I got it. Yes, Eureka! Now, if I just do it according to this, the theme of this new taco is Mother Nature. While everyone's eyes are on space, I'll bring their focus back down with this earthy taco. The inner workings of her mind make sense to her alone. Idea is still very distinctly Primo, though. First, we have a careful selection of vegetables, the beautiful bounty of our land, and a variety of delicacies cultivated all over the Republic. Those ingredients really embody the abundance and heterogeneity of our planet. And this shell and quesadilla will be made from the earth itself, and then make it from scratch by combining multiple types of grain. Yes, our taco shell personifying the aesthetics and vitality of the very ground we walk will bring the best out of these ingredients. She's going all in, cramming her dishes to the brim like usual, even if this sounds a bit excessive. What's more, the sauce that garnishes it will follow none other than the route I pursued during my training days. There should be the latest and thick, wretched sauces designed to pack one hell of a wallop. Such a stimulated flavor will surely be worthy to express the vast harvesting of the earth. I suppose that's where the going back to square one part comes in. Well, I'll admit the more I hear, the more I'm being sold on it. I shall have my latest creation, the breath of earthy taco. Breath and breath? Well, it definitely makes sense to me, at least. Name aside, I have no doubt it will make for an elaborate dish. I mean, we'll have to see if her ideal taco can come to grips with reality, Rosette. Let's hope for the best. After all, this could be a whole new frontier for taco enthusiasts. It might seem bizarre at a glance, but there's a logic behind it, and depending on the ingredients' compatibility, it could be pretty darn transformative. At least one of you has grasped the essence of my decisive battle tacos. Well, all that's left now is to actually make the taco. We'll be rooting for you. Glad to hear it. I'm aiming to have it before the rocket launch. That will be a day worthy of this decisive battle. I'll make sure to have my breath of the earth tacos in a tangible form by then. I like your spirit. Some of the people involved in making it happen, and we're looking forward to that day too.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Fans group decides to take a short break. Everyone split up so they can spend their free time as they pleased. I really do enjoy art museums. They're so quiet and solemn. Something of a unique atmosphere. I hear ya. I don't stop by much, but I appreciate the vibe. Seems like you're a big fan though, yeah? Oh yes, I've appreciated the arts for some time now. Before I had this body though, I could only visit expositions virtually. This might even be my first time seeing one in the real world now. Well, seeing as this is the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art, you can expect some pretty unusual stuff. Doubt we'll have time to see everything, but why don't we start with that special exhibition over there? Shall we? The young sculptor Mohammed Zidane, huh? Talk about unconventional. His art appears to focus on scantily satirizing the problems of modern society. Taken together, these pieces represent the hasty development of the Republic. Sorry, this stuff is a bit over my head, is that? Well, I won't say I completely understand it myself. Still, the longer I look at his work, the more I feel myself being entranced. I guess I can kind of understand. It's like the heart of the piece is pulling you in, right? Felix Lalonde, a metal artisan, I see. He created these pieces using processed scrap metal. Sure, it took some real skill to make these, but man, are they abstract. His work reflects the landscapes he imagines in his mind. He went out of his way to use the scrap because he wanted every bit of rest to be full of meaning. For example, the graduation of the rest here is meant to represent fading hope and mountain destiny. Sorry, something about rest? Last but not least, Casara Castilla. This one here is supposed to be her latest work. Amazing! It's like she just threw her raw impulse against the canvas. There's something off about it. You're right, it draws you in, but it somehow... Anyway, why don't we check out the rest of the museum? Yes, let's. Even if we won't have time to see everything, I'd love to look around. Van and Rosette explored the museum and its permanent expeditions. After a quick tour, they returned to the lobby. That was wonderful, though. It has left me feeling exhausted. It makes sense. Feels like we just marched through their artists' minds. Honestly, most of it was beyond me. Don't worry, the specific field of art is filled with creators who don't subscribe to established forms. Removed as their pieces are from traditional art, it's quite common to find split opinions. But perhaps that's why the artists can pour the soul into their work. They don't need to adhere to fixed notions of what is or isn't art. Seeing a handful of pieces that really resonated with me makes me glad I could visit in the flesh. We kind of brought this up earlier, but you say you experienced things before you had a body, right? Like appreciating the fine arts? Yes, all the images and models might have been simple data, but still I found art enriched my soul. It's what helped me to first understand what it means to feel moved. You don't have any memories of who you were before you were like this, right? If I recall, you were about 14 when you came to. Of course, at that age is simply Marduke's estimation based on the condition of my brain and my body when I came under their protection. When I awoke, my conscience was already connected to Marduke's system. I had no memories, barely even a body, and no idea as to how I ended up that way. When I realized the state I was in, my mind almost collapsed due to the stress. Meeting Mirabelle saved me. She was still just a brand new concierge back then, only 17 years old. She fervently helped me with my rehabilitation, and before I knew it, she had become my stern but cheerful friend. You can mourn what you lost later, regardless of how you are, there's meaning to you being alive. Scolding as her words were, I found them healing. In the end, through my virtual education, my mind finally stabilized. I had acquired an education commensurate with that of a Sunday school graduate. Virtual education, huh? I didn't realize that kind of thing was already being implemented. But if that's the case, then I have lost all of my memories in the truest sense. Regardless, that same VR system is what allowed me to learn about all sorts of varied cultures and landscapes. I think that by using it, I was tasking a journey of self-discovery, so to speak. Even still, I have yet found more than a fragment of the memories that once belonged to me. Please, don't worry about me, Mr. Arkwright. I am truly happy as I am now. Mirabelle's words back then gave me a whole new perspective, and being here allows me to help all of you. That alone fills me with pride and joy, although I must apologize for being so useless yesterday. I plan to work even harder so that I could be of more help in the future. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about what happened. Useless? You couldn't be more off the mark there, Rosette. Besides, you're not the only one who wants to help. It's ain't a one-way street, you know. Saved my ass countless times, both in the office and in fights. You've gone above and beyond your job as a concierge, and as a full member of Arkwright Solutions, too. To be honest, you're so integral to our operations that when Aaron says you make a better leader, I'm inclined to agree with him half the time. Please, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Arkwright. Look, what I'm trying to say is I'm happy you finally opened up to me about yourself. Can't guarantee that we can get your memories back, but I don't see the harm in looking for clues when we can. After all, I've got connections, and our work takes all over the place after all. Don't give me one of those why do all this for me spills. I'm just paying you back for all the help you've given me up until now. Besides, could be your hometown will end up having some awesome sweets too.
Mr. Arkwright. You're right. In that case, I shall gladly accept your help, and one day,
If I get my memories back and have the chance to visit my hometown, then I would love to show you all around.
Hell yeah! I'll be looking forward to it. Afterward, Van and Rosette left the museum, and once they met up with their friends, they resumed their work. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this video off right here. I'm kind of pissed that I lost my goddamn other monitor at the making of this video. So towards the end, I don't know if my camera looks a little bit weird. I don't know because I couldn't see it. So anyway guys, until then, I will see you guys in the next episode.
Alrighty.
Y'all take it easy.